Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to OMSI 2. Today we are on the Westcountry map with the brand new Dennis Trident ALX400, but as you'll notice it's missing half its roof. Yes, today we have seen the release of the open top version. There are two open top versions and we will be having another look at the other version tomorrow, so stick around for that. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out. And if you do enjoy the video today, click that like button, always appreciated. We're going to be running the 122, which goes from Memorial Crescent, where we are now, through to Stoney Harbour, and it is the open top route for this particular map. So let's get started. We're going to be driving around, picking up our passengers first of all, as is traditional. So if we have a look, we'll pop our lights on downstairs, and then if we go upstairs, yes, there is still the interior sounds, but I believe that that's something you can't get round on OMSI. It doesn't really matter that much. I'm liking the fact that they have actually put some effort into this conversion. I was a little bit worried that maybe it would just be literally they've deleted the polygons at the top of the model, but they've not. We've got this nice little handrail here which goes all the way to the back as true as per ALX400s in real life. We've also got the cushion across the top so you don't bash your head on the roof, and the lights obviously only do the first half, so I'm really pleasantly surprised with this. The stop buttons have also been put on the back of the seats. That's a very nice conversion, and you know what, overall I think it's a damn good job. It's free, also free. You just download the ALX400 Dennis Trident 2 regional spec, again from Fellows Film Studios. There's a link in the description on where you can find that. Let's get our destination on the front. I'm not doing the whole destination inside the bus because I can never work out how to do them, so we'll just pop it on the front there. 122 to Stoney. Don't know why that's not working, it was working earlier. Ah, there we go. 122 to Stoney via Ferncombe. Let's get going. Right. Get that handbrake off. There we go. In terms of actually driving the thing, I don't think it's that different to the one with the roof on. I think it's more or less exactly the same. I'm just using the stock version of Westcountry today. So this is the version. I re-downloaded Westcountry simply so that that we would have a proper version. It's not got a modded AI list because for some reason all my oh, hang on, right, let's just concentrate. £2.40. So you need 750, 1, 2, 3, 7, 50, 60, 760 change there, love. Oops, 760 change again. I've been running out of change here. Oop, where's my 50? There we go, 50, 60. We'll get the passengers loaded first and then I'll waffle. There we go, Devon Day ticket, adult day. Pound change, love, there you go. Yeah, so I'm using the stock version of Wayfarer, of Westcountry. The reason I'm doing that is because, unfortunately, for some reason, my modded AI list, all of a sudden the livery is lost. I don't know if there was an update, maybe. Let's get a picture of that. That's gorgeous, isn't it, on the seafront there? Absolutely beautiful. It really does look the part. This Stagecoach livery is exactly what comes with the bus. You've got a demonstrator version and then this Stagecoach yellow livery with this gorgeous, albeit pixelated Stagecoach interior. But you know what? It's a free bus, it's a free livery. I'm really not that bothered about details, so long as it looks good in the driver's seat. So yeah, I don't know why I put a load of liveries on, like the MMC, the Gemini 3, I had them all roaming round. I've replaced a lot of the Enviro 400s, or the London City Bus 400. But yeah, for some reason all the liveries went a bit haywire. I don't know, like I say, if there's been an update to the original liveries, who knows? But yeah, it just messed up. So I thought we'll download just the standard version of Westcountry, which means it's all London City Bus 400s. We've got no fancy AI. Do you know what? It'll do the job. It'll do the job. Right, let's get going. We're on. Oh, hang on. You were literally just waiting until I indicated out there. That's not very good of you, is it? Now the 122 is perhaps the shortest route on this. That might not actually be strictly true. I think the 100 park and ride is that's quite a short route as well. It's certainly shorter than the Route 12, which obviously does more or less the same thing, albeit a bit more direct, but it goes up to the hospital, the Route 12. It is a open top bus, isn't it? So we're obviously not in a rush. This is a tourist bus. So we'll just take it nice and steady. Take it nice and steady. No need to rush.
Hello.
Single ticket, love. Of course you can. There we go. A bit of 10p action back there. Floating coin. Oh, he's just paid for a ticket and got off the bus. That was a bit silly of you. You silly sausage.
Single, please, mate.
It's literally the same guy. You do know you've just bought a single, don't you? And then got off the bus. Maybe he needs two. Why would you need two single tickets? How strange. I still do have to say this is just one of my favourite maps available for OMSI at the moment. It really is. I'm yet to find... I mean, I do love Arcala. You know, I'll have Fully watching this and he'll be whinging, oh, you say you love this more than Arcala. I do like Arcala. The only problem is with Arcala is you have to be in a very OMSI mood. You have to set aside quite a bit of your afternoon if you want to play it, because the routes are really long. Westcountry, you can just bob up and down. They're only about half an hour in length. They're two very different maps that offer very different things, but Westcountry for me at the moment is my favourite map on OMSI. It's got everything I need in a map from OMSI. When Arcala's finished, maybe I'll say different. Who knows? Who knows? I just love this seafront bit, especially in the convertible. It's not really a convertible, is it? In the open top ALX, it just really does feel at home on this route. I mean, let's pants the out. And look at that. That's just, you couldn't really ask for anything more than that, could you? You know, if you, particularly, I mean, it's a Trident, so obviously that's very stagecoach, isn't it? I think I've been on. Did I get on the Trident when I went down to Cornwall? I can't remember, but one of First Group's oldest buses. In fact, I believe it is the oldest buses. Its reg plate's OIG something something something. It's a Dennis Trident ALX400. It's not got the half. It's not got the half. It's a fully open top version in the first Kerno fleet. Is anybody getting off? No, I think they got off already, didn't they? Oh, you want to get off at this next one. Right, okie dokie. Just pull in here. Take it nice and steady, because again, there's no rush. No rush at all. The timetable is pretty slack, to be honest with you. I mean, it's a summer Sunday. The timetable is designed so that you will be selling tickets as well. If you do play OMSI with no ticket selling on, you will notice that you are early everywhere on this map. Purely because, like I said, it's designed to give you a bit of time to fanny about doing this. Dealing with passengers that ask for tickets and don't say please. Bit rude, isn't it? We'll skip a minute there. May as well, so we're not just sat here waiting. So I really like that as well. That's in front of the beach huts. It's gorgeous, isn't it? That's lovely. By Rodwick Down, or Roddick Down. I think it's probably Roddick. It's probably how you pronounce it. I mean, I know that they're all fictional places, aren't they? I'm assuming Ferncombe is like Farncombe, which is also down south, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe they are actually real places. Who knows? I mean, I know that that's technically Paynton back there, which is a real place. Oops. How do we? Is that as good as we're getting? I feel like we're going to pull out on someone here. Nope. Right, foot down. Oh, I don't think that chap's going to overtake. Oh yeah, they are overtaking. I thought the lanes were merging for a second into one. Just take it nice and steady. I know it's 50 down here, and technically I should put my foot down and do 50, but I reckon we'll be fine at 40. Just cruising along. The amount of work that's gone into this map is absolutely fantastic. I really am looking forward to future Westcountry updates. I really, really am. Apparently there's a couple of things in the pipeline which is really, really exciting. I don't know when we'll see it, so, you know, there's no point asking me that. I only get fed little tidbits. I'm very much like a fish at feeding time, and IOMX and various other people that are working on Westcountry 3, they kind of drop little bits of food into the fish tank, and I sit there nibbling furiously at the bits of gossip that I can pick up and of course pass on to you guys. So obviously the Route 12 doesn't come down here, this is only the 122 that comes around here. This is like kind of the tourist line, you see, with the little bungalows slash static caravans. Should we call them holiday villas? They're not really villas, are they, compared to what you might get in Cyprus, but now this bus stop, famously, I'm not very good at parking at without clipping the curb. Although to be fair, today I seem to have done quite a good job.
Hello. I'll have a date.
There we go. We're only 30 seconds early, aren't we? We can live with that. And we go right round the roundabout. We've got the Ferncombe Sands Holiday Park reception there on the left. Just be careful not to take his front end off. Way round there. It's quite a tight corner, isn't it? I'm not a particular fan of that little bit. Oh hell! Oh, sorry, love. That was my fault. Didn't see you coming there. Bloody hell, we nearly had a crash. I'm sure you'll notice as well, I am a lot better at driving on OMSI than I am driving on things like Fernbus. I think that the AI on OMSI is far superior. Now the AI on OMSI is not perfect. It's not perfect at all. By no means is it perfect. There are a lot of times where the AI does get stuck and you end up with queues that are miles and miles long, but I do think it's a lot better than the TML counterparts. The AI on the bus is pretty good, to be honest with you. I'm hoping that they'll kind of bring that work to... you see, here we go. Yeah, the AI tailed back quite a while, and this is a hot spot for it tailing back. Have we got anybody sat upstairs? Oh, we do. We've got a few. Oh, they're loving it, aren't we? Look at this guy. He's absolutely loving life, these two chaps. In the business suits, going for a ride on the open top bus. But yeah, by no means is OMSI perfect, but I do think the AI is a lot more realistic. I mean, the OMSI engine that the game is built on is, well, it's bespoke to OMSI, isn't it? You know, they've built this engine for this game. And I think that it's absolutely fantastic, and it's a lot easier to drive on because everything behaves as you would expect it to in real life. Sorry guys, I should really have knelt the bus there. Good day, lovely. Alright, single ticket. Of course you're paying with a £10 note. 7, 50, 60. Hey, I love. Oh, you paid for a ticket and then got off again. Yep. Police are here. Come on, love, you've got enough space there. Oh, ambulance as well. Bloody hell, it's all kicking off in painting, isn't it? Are we assuming the fire engine in front's off to get some fuel from the SO? We're getting later and later here, aren't we? See, this is it. You can be running perfectly on time, and then you get to like this point, and it just all goes downhill. For some reason, in this direction, there is always traffic queuing. Oh, thought we'd be going a bit further than what we were there. We'll try and get through these lights. Come on, Mr. Fire Engine. Oh, for goodness sake, we can't go through there, can we? That were a bit of an abrupt stop, but never mind. Just keep them all on the toes upstairs. We don't want them to become... we don't want them to get too relaxed. I don't know why that chap in the mirror there... Why are you stood up, mate? Go upstairs, enjoy the day. Beautiful view upstairs. Go and sit up there. Just drink it all in. It's nice. Let's have a look. We get a nice little shot, maybe. Nice little. While we're waiting at the lights, something to do, isn't it? She's like, "Can I not just get off the bus here?" She's like, "I'll just get off here. You're fine." No, you won't, love, because you'll get off at a bus stop. We're not insured to drop you off at just wherever the hell you like. Right, off we go. See if we can make up some time. I don't think we'll have any problems making up time because, like I said, it's quite a slack timetable. Although, to be fair, if we spend loads of time sat at traffic lights, maybe we won't make up any time. I think that will probably be the scraping of some metal panels along the street there, along the curb. It's not simulated in OMSI, but I definitely think that I hit the curb then. There'd have been a very loud grinding sound, like the last time I went on the first Potteries buses. We hit quite a few curbs. That poor B7TL Gemini was very badly treated on that route. Yep, here comes our other 122. They've got the more modern Enviro 400. And that's obviously a Devon bus, whereas this is Stagecoach, isn't it? Well, I don't know what excuse we're going to give for why we're using a different livery today. I don't know. Should we say that Stagecoach have, they have shares on the route, like, like they do in East Yorkshire, don't they? At Scarborough, they have two competing companies on the front end running the same route. They have, what do they call them now? Well, there's obviously East Yorkshire, and then there's Shoreline Sun Cruisers. That's the one. And I believe they have ALX400s, so we could replicate that on one of our videos, couldn't we? Alright, let's get our foot down and see if we can make up some time. Alright, I didn't set off foot to the floor because I wanted to give them almost a comfortable ride, but now we are foot to the floor. And I believe that I can see someone waiting at this bus stop. Yeah, that looks about right. So we'll, of course there is. Whenever you want to make up time, there's always someone at a bus stop. That seems to be how it works. Oop, that was maybe, again, a bit of an abrupt stop. Oh, you can stand in the aisle next to your twin. At least he's not buying tickets. Oh, Mr. Yeah, that was a bit... I don't know where that car disappeared to. Is he inside us? No, I don't know where the BMW's gone, but he's disappeared. He waited for us to pull out there, didn't he? And then set off and crashed into us. Well, we're managing 40 up this hill. Well, hang on. We were managing 40 up this hill. We're losing it now. Bloody hell! Come on, you can do it. This is foot to the floor here. It's not particularly impressive, is it? It's about 50 down here, isn't it? Oh, and of course we've missed the traffic lights. I do wish that there was a ZF version of this bus. I don't know quite how many of the Tridents had ZFs, but I know that the Volvo B70L spec of the ALX400, which I do absolutely love, and it's obviously in first spec. I wish it had a ZF gearbox. I wish that there was somebody out there that was, I mean, you can wish all you want. I'd love to be able to say I had the know-how to script a ZF gearbox. I really would. Unfortunately, I don't. I don't have the know-how to do that. But if there is anyone out there that does have the know-how, please, please, please get a ZF gearbox made. I mean, even if you just stole the sounds from the and the script from the Enviro 400, the London City Bus ZF, that's a great ZF and it sounds right, doesn't it? Coupled with the Volvo B70L engine sounds, I think that would be a truly great mod for the B70L. Ooh, the Enviro 400 there. Anybody getting off at the Black Horse? It looks like, doesn't it? The car park there. There we go. Cheers for that, love. See you later. And I think we're going to have to go in the right-hand lane here so that we can get a good swing round the corner. What you've got to be careful of on this map, when you pull into the right-hand lane, sometimes the traffic behind you tries to undertake you. You've really got to watch that mirror when you're swinging round this corner. Let's just check what's going on here now. We can go straight across, that's jolly good. A little bit into that lane, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I'm sure that's what it's there for. Thank you very much, cheerio. I do love this bit. This particular bit of the map is one of my favourites. Just this from the Black Horse, just this drop down into Stoney. I really do like that, and I do miss buses of the Westcountry 2.9 where you travelled up that kind of cobbledy road from Paynton past the church. You know the bit I mean. Not Paynton, Totnes, sorry. Travelled up the cobbledy road from Totnes. I just thought it was absolutely fantastic. You know, like the bus absolutely revving its knackers off. I don't reckon we can get round here. That car's not going to give us a lot of space, is he? No, you're on the wrong side of the road there, chum. I mean, we have technically crashed into you, but I think you could have given us a lot more space there than what you did. I think that's a bit rude. I think that's very rude, actually. Oh, are you letting us go? Oh no, you're not. You're just you're doing what most OMSI cars do. You're kind of giving us the impression you're gonna let us go and then just not bothering. There we go. Pull in, stop, engine off, and door open. There we go. That is the Route 122 in our half-converted stagecoach Dennis Trident ALX400. That's a long title, isn't it? Catchy one. Yeah, love it. Again, like I said earlier, if you have enjoyed this video today, click the like button. It always helps me, makes me a happy Joe. We all love a happy Joe, don't we? I love a happy Joe. And of course, subscribe so you never miss out. We will be doing a trip back towards Memorial Crescent tomorrow on the fully open top version of the ALX400. Until next time, cheerio. Goodbye for now.